Good day, Ma'am Cyrene. Today, we're presenting our video presentation for our midterm laboratory examination. And in this demonstration po, i-explain po ng grupo namin yung process po ng aming output and yung naintindihan po namin based on our process.
Hello. Hello, my name is Rudan Jacob S. Godoy. Today I'll be demonstrating and explaining the first part of our Java code towards making a bakery or a baker shop order form. So the first package is the package declaration. Ino-organize po nito yung Java class to a folder called MyGUI. Nakakatulong po ito as a way of help to group related classes together and prevent naming conflicts. Particularly useful po siya when building larger applications with many different components. Next, we have the import statements, which tells Java which pre-built classes we want to use in our program. Firstly, meron po tayong java.out. Nagbibigay po ito ng components like colors and fonts. Next is javax.swing, which provides us with panels, buttons, frames, and text fields. So, naglagay na rin po kami at nag-import na rin po kami ng action listener and action event to handle user interactions automatically. So, first, this is our class declaration. We're creating a public class called Baker Shop Order Form that it extends JFrame. So extending JFrame means our class inherits all the properties of a window. It becomes a window that can display our order form. The serial version UID is a version identifier used when saving objects to files or sending them to over network. For simple application like this, it's a standard practice to include it to avoid serialization warnings. So finally, we declare our variables. Let's break them down one by one or by category. So first, we have GUI components. The content pane, the main container that holds all of our elements. Next, the JText field or text field name and text field quantity. So this text input fields for the customer's name and order quantity. So the price constants. So notice these variables are declared as private static final, which means the private can only be accessed within this class. Static belongs to this class only or belongs to the class itself, not to individual objects. And final, this class cannot be changed and it is therefore final after initialization. We have price constants for all our products from chocolate cake slices at 120 pesos to pandesal at around 5 pesos. Using constant makes our code more maintainable. If a price changes, we only update it in one place. So, string variables. Next is string variables. So, selected items, which stores the list of products the customer selected. Unit label stores whether the order is a per piece or per dozen. So, and lastly, naka-declared po siya as static so that they can be accessed through the class only. And we initialize them with empty values to start. Ganun lang ako. Salamat po.
Hello everyone, my name is Catherine Matiliano. And ngayon naman, pumunta tayo sa constructor of the class, which is itong public bake shop order form. So, ganito yan siya. Medyo mahaba siya. Hanggang dito. So, ano nga bang purpose itong part na to? So, purpose lang niya is to lay out kung ano nga ba yung magiging itsura ng design natin or interface ng system natin. So, ang pinakapangalan or title ng title ng JFrame namin is yung Bake Shop order form. And then yung pinaka main panel namin is is the content pane. So, try natin siyang i-run. Excuse me. So, ito yung kakalabasan niya. Mag-open yung window and then lalabas yung pinaka-design or interface ng system namin. So, dito nakapaloob lahat ng components na ginamit namin, which is yung J-label, J-text field, yung mga checkboxes, yung radio buttons, yung mga buttons, and then yung J-text area. So, dito sa system namin or sa design namin, gumamit pa kami ulit ng panels, which is yung 4 panels. Itong 4 na nakikita nyo, para i-divide yung mga categories na meron tayo, which is yung una, baked goods. Then, yung pangalawang panel is yung bread and pastries. Yung pangatlo naman is for cookies and treats. Yung pang-apat naman is for the accessories. So, gumamit tayo niyan para maging mas organized yung system natin or yung design natin. So, meron din tayo ditong mga checkboxes na which allows users to select multiple products, hindi lang isa, kundi pwede din siyang mag-select ng maramihan. Like this. So, sa unit selection naman, gumamit tayo ng radio buttons para pumili si user ng isang option lang para sa unit selection. And then yung quantity, naglagay lang tayo dito ng text field para sa quantity. And then, ganun din sa payment method, gumamit lang din tayo ng radio buttons para isa lang yung maselect ni user. So, sa order summary naman, meron tayong ditong JText area. And then, meron din dyan, naka J-scroll pane, which is para maging scrollable siya. Scrollable yung order summary natin. Then, meron din tayo ditong dalawang buttons, which is for submit order, and then yung isa naman is for clear order. So, all in all, yung part lang na to, itong section na to, is for for the whole interface of our system. So, kung wala to, syempre, wala tayong makitang windows or anong klaseng design na meron dyan, which is blank lang yung kakalabasan. So, hindi makakapag-interact si user kung wala yung part na to. So, ayun lang po.
Hello and greetings. And today I will start by discussing our output 1. So first off, what is our output 1? As you can see here in our scene tree, this is our code. So when we run this, we're just gonna go to it immediately. So it's gonna be fast and serious, So here's the first output. As you can see here, this is where we will type our name. So then next is the product selection, where you can select the baked goods, per piece pricing, the pricing of this is depends on how many pieces you added. So we have in baked goods we have chocolate cake, which is $120. Oh no, pesos. Mini cake for 450 pesos. Brownies 60 pesos per piece. Now for cookies and treats, per it's also the same as baked goods, the per piece pricing also. So there is chocolate chip cookie for 25 pesos, oatmeal cookie for 20 pesos, then crinkles for 18 pesos. Now let's go to the next one, which is the bread and pastries. Uh this is the same as the other two, which is the per piece pricing. I'm sorry. So the ensaymada is 40 pesos, the croissant is 70 pesos, and the pandesal is 5 pesos per each. Now we go to the accessories, where you can see this will be the fixed price, which means depends on it still depends on how many, but um what do you call this? 50 pesos is still the fixed price. So the birthday candle is 50 pesos. Then cake topper is 120 pesos. Then the greeting card is 80 pesos. As you can see here, we have the order summary where let's go to type our name. So next, baked goods. So let's just select mini cake, then crinkles, ensaymada, and greeting card. Then per piece, so quantity, let's just say 4. We want 4. So, okay. So unit selection, this is where we will pick where if it's per piece and per dozen. Then quantity is where you put how many you want. So now in payment method, this is where you can select where you want to pay, cash, GCash, or credit. Now let's go to GCash. Now submit order. The JL Champagne will show this. Do you want to proceed with this order? So if we click yes, you can see here. For quantity, unit per piece, subtotal is 2,352. VAT is 12%, which is 282.24. The discount is 0.05. And the total amount is 2,634.189999999996. Hello and greetings. It's me again. So now for our output file, this is where we can show you what will happen if there's nothing being inputted in the form. So now we submit order without putting a name. So this JOcean pane will show up, which is please enter your name. So we click OK. Then of course we put our name there. Now next is we submit without selecting any product. Now please select at least one product from the menu. So if we select this, as you can see, submit order. Now it will ask you how you will pay. So now if we pick let's just say cash, so submit order. Now it will also ask if you can pick a unit, which is per piece and or per dozen. So we pick per dozen. Then submit order again. Now it's another JL pane where we can see, yeah, basically you need to input everything. Now if the quantity is, let's see, we need to put a quantity so that it can compute. Okay, now for quantity, let's just put 2, and we pick chocolate cake slice. So let's submit our order. Now it's now you can see it can go on as per usual, but as you can see, when there is nothing selected in any product selection or name, you didn't put any name in the name here, then you didn't select any unit selection, or you didn't put any quantity, payment method, that will there will be a JOcean pane that will appear warning you and saying that you need to input these things. So
Good day, ma'am. Ako po si Trisha Ann E. Panganiban, and ito po yung part ko sa video presentation po namin. Dito po sa part na to, for continuation sa computation po ng code is, kinocompute po dito muna yung VAT, which is 12% ng subtotal, gamit yung formula na subtotal times 0.12, and after that, kinocompute naman yung total amount by adding the subtotal and VAT. Then, ibinabawas siya sa discount. And, yung next naman po na is yung confirmation dialog na lalabas gamit yung JOption pane, kung saan tinatanong po nung user dito kung gusto niya pa bang i-proceed yung order. Kapag naman po pinili ng user yung yes, automatic na lalabas sa text area ng yung order summary. Included na din dito yung name ng customer, selected items, quantity, unit subtotal, VAT, discount, and yung total amount po. Pero kapag naman po no naman yung pinili ng user, hindi siya magpo-proceed sa order and mag-e-end lang yung process niya. Then, yung kabilang button naman po, which is the clear order button, nire-reset lang po nito lahat ng inputs like yung name, quantity, yung order summary, and ina-uncheck niya din po lahat ng checkboxes and nire-reset lahat ng items. Unit, pati na rin po yung payment method at unit selection natin. Overall po, yung function po ng code namin is para mapakita sa inyo yung output namin sa bakery shop form order po. And ayun, makikita nyo naman po yung process kung paano siya gumagana. Eh, mula sa pag-i-input ni user ng name niya hanggang sa pagpili niya po ng mga order. Yun lang po. Thank you po.